Okay, these are the notes for the continuation of what we did on Friday with different angles. We did vertical angles, we did adjacent angles, we did linear pair. Now we're basically talking about angles when you have one line intersecting maybe two or more lines. So it's the same set of notes, the same document, but now we're just going to finish up the last couple of pages here. So we left off with this problem on Friday, so now I'm going to pick up where it's basically going to be a line intersecting two other lines, all right? So this first definition is basically a line that intersects two or more coplanar lines at different points. That's called a transversal. All right, so this blue line here is your transversal. It's intersecting two or more lines. So this is the transversal. The term coplanar basically just means all of these lines are lying on a flat surface. So if you just drew this on your piece of paper, it's all coplanar. It means they're on the same plane, the same flat surface, the same flat sheet of paper. Okay? Now, when you have a transversal, you get a bunch of different angles. I see 4 angles here, and I see 4 angles here, and there's some definitions that you need to understand that go with that. All right? All right, so let's go to the next one. Same thing. The red is your transversal, and then the two black lines are what that transversal or that line intersected. So again, as you can see, there's 4 angles. Now, you have what are called exterior angles. They're the green, and they're exterior because they're on the outside of this line right here. So we have exterior, 7 and 8, and 1 and 2 are exterior. If they're interior, they're inside of those two lines. So 3, 4, 5, and 6 are on the interior or inside of those. So exterior, they lie on the outside, interior on the inside. All right? Now, first definition is corresponding angles. They lie on the same side of the blank and on the same side of the two lines, okay? So what that means is they're going to be on the same side of the transversal and on the same side of the two lines, all right? Now, these are all color-coded, so it's kind of simple. My definition of corresponding has always been exact same location. Okay, so if I look at angle 1 and angle 5, they're both in red. Angle 1, in my opinion, is in the top left of these 4 angles. Angle 5, in my opinion, is in the top left of those 4 angles. So angle 1 and angle 5 go together. I'm not saying they're equal to each other, but they are corresponding. So angle 1 and angle 5. I didn't say they were equal or congruent. They're just in the same location. All right, look at angle 2. Angle 2, in my opinion, is top right. Well, look down here. What angle is top right? Should be angle 6. So angle 2 and angle 6 correspond. Look at 3. In my opinion, angle 3 out of these 4 angles is bottom left. Well, what other angle is bottom left down here? It's got to be 7. So angle 3 and angle 7. Remember, I didn't say they were equal to each other. They're just in the same location. Look at 4. Bottom right, 8. Bottom right. And there it is right there. That is corresponding. Same location. Okay? All right, next one. Alternate interior. All right, so interior angles that lie on the blank of the transversal. All right, so what's happening here? They lie on the opposite side of the transversal. All right. Alternate means opposite. Interior means they're on the inside. So if I look at alternate interior angles, 3 and 6, they're on the opposite side of the transversal. The transversal is this line T right here. So angle 3 and angle 6. All right. They have to be on the inside, so the only ones on the inside are 3, 4, 5, and 6. But they also have to be on opposite sides. That's what alternate means. Okay, the only other pair is 4 and 5. All right, that's alternate interior angles. All right, well, we also have same side interior angles. All right, so look at the colors here. The red is 3 and 5, the blue is 4 and 6. All right, so interior angles, they still got to be on the inside, that lie on the same side of the transversal. The transversal, again, is this line right here, line T. All right, now I've seen some books and some problems, like on quizzes, they call them same side interior, but I've also seen them called consecutive interior. So you might see that term later on a quizzes assignment. So consecutive interior, same side interior means the same thing. Okay, so they got to be on the inside of the two lines, and they got to be on the same side of the transversal. So angle 3 and angle 5 and angle 4 and angle 6. That's consecutive interior or same side interior. I've seen it called both the same thing. Now, you had alternate interior angles. Well, guess what? You have alternate exterior angles. So exterior angles that lie on the blank of the transversal. So again, they got to be exterior. They got to be on the outside. But look at the colors. The red, 1 and 8. The blue, 2 and 7. They got to be on the opposite sides of the transversal again. Alternate means opposite. Okay? All right, so alternate exterior, 1 and 8, 2 and 7. All right? All right, so let's look at it. And again, you're not finding any angle measures. That'll be the next lesson, not today. Classify the relationship between angle 2 and 6 as alternate interior, alternate exterior, corresponding, or same side interior. Remember, same side interior, consecutive interior mean the same thing. So I'm concerned with 2 and 6. So this one here and that one there. You could turn your paper sideways if you wanted to, but in my opinion, 2 is bottom right, 6 is bottom right. So they're in the exact same location. They should be corresponding. All right. All right, go to the next one. This time we're looking at 1 and 7. And again, if you needed to turn your paper sideways, you could if you wanted to. 1 is bottom left. 7 is top right. They're not corresponding. They're not on the inside of lines A and B, so it can't be anything interior. They're both on the exterior, and it looks like they're on opposite sides of this transversal here. So for 1 and 7, it should be alternate exterior. If you want to abbreviate it, you can, but they're alternate exterior. All right. And again, this is all you're really going to do today is just identify. So 3 and 8. Well, 3 is top right, A is top left. They can't be corresponding. They're on the interior, so it's got to be something interior. They're on the interior of A and B, but they're on the same side of the transversal. All right. So again, here's what we're talking about. Same side interior and consecutive interior are the same thing. So you could call it consecutive interior or same side interior. They both mean the same thing. All right. All right. A couple more here. 3 and 5. Okay. So let's see, they're both on the inside of A and B, so it's got to be something interior, but they're not on the same side of this transversal C. So if they're not on the same side, they're on opposite side. That should be alternate interior. Okay? And now we got a bunch to identify. So identify them as corresponding alternate interior, alternate exterior, or same side interior. Remember, same side interior. Sometimes they call it that. Sometimes they call it consecutive. It means the same thing. All right, so let's look at 1 and 5. 1, that looks to me like bottom left. 5 looks like it's bottom left. I'd call that corresponding. All right. 4 and 6, they're on the inside and on the same side. So you could call it consecutive interior or same side interior. 1 and 8, well, they're definitely not corresponding. One's bottom left, one's top right. They're on the exterior and they're on opposite sides. So again, think about it. It's got to be alternate exterior. And 3 and 6. There's 3. There's 6. They're on the interior but opposite sides. It's got to be alternate interior. All right, should be simple assignment today. Last one. Again, compare them all. 4 and 5. They're on the interior and they're on opposite sides. All right, so that should be alternate interior. 2 and 7, and they're not corresponding. They're on the exterior and opposite sides, so shouldn't that be alternate exterior? 3 and 5, they're on the interior, but they're on the same side of the transversal. You could call them consecutive interior or same side interior. And 4 and 8, that's top right, that's top right. Same location is corresponding. All right? Okay, so again, I'm going to give you a quizzes code. It should be open by now. Same thing. It's out of total points on this one, so for every one you do, you actually get 1 point for that. So again, you can do it as many times as you want. I'll keep it